Okay everybody, welcome back. Time for an update. As you probably saw in my previous video, my camper is dead. Yeah, the bottom cracked, the bottom plate cracked, meaning that the side, it had a huge crack along the side, opening up, water came in, seeped through the floor, went to the corner, made that wet. Yeah, that wasn't good. So I ended up dismounting it from the trailer, putting it in my garage where it sat waiting for better weather. Then winter came. Winter was hard, a lot of snow, a lot of cold. The moist in the van, the camper, took over, mold, all sorts of nasty thing. So now I'm on my way down to a camping center, caravan center, 2 hours away from the home, to look at another different kind of camper. It's a small, I think you call them like a small one-person camper van. So it is actually a real caravan style. But the thing is with these ones, you can, I can at least customize it to my needs. So I think that it will be the better version, meaning that the shell itself, the walls, the windows, the flooring, everything will be made from the bottom, and then I only have to do the interior. So I will update you once I'm down or once I'm back to see if it's something that is within my budget and it's interesting enough, and if it is, I'll buy it. And I'll take you up on the journey again to customize it and hopefully make it into a camper 2.0. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for an update on the upcoming trailer project. And what better way to do it in this fantastic early spring sun. Hello, welcome back. If you haven't seen the previous videos, make sure to do that. But the situation is the old camper, the Solvognen, is dead and buried. So I've been looking around for the last, actually since Christmas, I've been looking around for different trailer versions. I ended up with a solution which you're going to see in a bit because it is right out in my driveway. But the reason why I chose the trailer you're going to see in a bit was over a couple of other trailers. So let's switch to the iPad here. First off, I looked at one of these here. It's called a surf trailer. And the idea was that I was going to utilize like the open space I was going to utilize the clamshell, make like a tent, make sort of a caravan camp tent trailer, something like that. But I couldn't get a decent price on the tent itself, which I was gonna put in. So I kind of went away from that and started looking at a trailer in the style of this one, which again, a closed cargo trailer that I could then insulate, do windows, do doors, skylights, all that. But again, I had to cut open a perfectly fine trailer. I would go into the hassle of having to do windows, do insulation, do everything from the ground up again, which would be kind of fun, but also a pain in the, simply due to time, due to manpower, due to my overall DIY skills. Price point was another thing. Also had this bad boy in mind. It's a German company who makes awesome trailers. Very, very expensive, but very, very high quality. I actually have a buddy of mine who procured one of these, and that's why I started to looking into it. But here again, I would utilize this cargo space here as sort of a tent with doors, windows, stuff like that, and pop this up and sleep in here. But again, price point and everything was simply too costly. Another idea I had was to make one of these fellers where you have like a rooftop and then you have everything underneath here. But again, it's not the style of camping that we're doing right now, and also I don't have a rooftop tent, so price point wise I had to go up in another category, and I would actually limit myself, at least I think I would limit myself to what we have, what idea I have now with the family, if everybody has to come along. As you see, that's some of the ideas I had. Now, what did I end up getting? I'm actually very excited to show you. Ta-da! The new camper. I know it doesn't look super outdoorsy yet with this white caravan kind of finish, but it is a mini camper van. But what you got here is, let me bring you a little bit closer. So what we actually got here is, it's called a Solvognen Mini from Top Plan, the brand itself. It is 2.5 by 110 centimeters on the inside, and it has a height of 130. It gives you very nice living space, but the main reason why I chose this little feller is due to it's insulated, the windows are done, there's a skylight, there are a roof rack, I can get up, I can get down. Everything is gathered inside a small little package, so I don't have to start cutting it up and fucking this up by making it wrong, or have to pay someone to do it, and also the time. It's early autumn now, and in about a month we're gonna go on the first trip. We had it planned during the Easter break. So now I can still focus on my day-to-day chores, my job. I don't have to stress about getting this ready. I only have to build the inside. So all the fun stuff, putting on a roof rack, solar cells, the awning, all that is gonna go in. There is one major thing. I do need to change the direction of the door. Right now it's open this way, and I want it to go the other way. That's simply due to the awning. But other than that, I have a package ready to go at a decent price. I got it at a killer price, and now I can start doing all the... As you can see, I already started layering things out. I want to have my cooler here, pull out bed behind, make some sort of closet here. I'll show you in a bit. But again, 110 by 250 centimeters, so loads of room. 130 on top. The door is hinged here, but I want to have it over here. But let me show you what I was thinking in terms of decoration. So right now, so you have the main door here, like this. The cooler is here. The bed is behind at an angle, making kind of like a sofa bed. Gonna do some kind of shelving up here. This one is gonna be a pull-out bed, which I'm very excited to do. These closet I'm gonna skip simply due to the space. But here in front I'm gonna do something a bit like this one. So when the door is open, now this probably will go on this side simply due to how the door comes out here. But yeah, then you have the cooler, and when the door is open, I'm gonna have a garbage can here. Up top here, I'm gonna have shelving for coffee, power, stuff like that. Behind here again, a bunk bed style that I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna make sure that it's locked in here, locked over here. Everything underneath here will fit with sort of a bed roller type of drawer system. I'm gonna make the pull out for the bed, which is gonna look something like this. You've seen them all over the internet, where you basically just have two beds stacked together, and then you're gonna pull them out like that, tuck them in like that. In the bottom, I'm gonna have one big kind of like a chest thing that you can open up here, like that, for duvets, mattresses, extra shelves, stuff like that. A couple of thoughts on my ideas for the internal setup. Before, in the old caravan, I had for example the fridge, furnitures, everything like that was packed away in the car. So when we would come out, I would kind of like use the car as storage, packing area, stuff like that. But I really want to make like a unit so I can drive out. That was actually essentially the idea behind when I made the first camper, was that I could be dropped off at like a sporting event or a weekend trip together with one of the kids, and then we didn't need the car. Then as we piled up a lot of gear, as you do, I needed the car more and more for storage because the old camper wasn't built for it. So this time I really want to have like the fridge in here, tables, chairs, everything you need in one package. I want to have solidated in the camper, so I can literally just get dropped off by the beach or something. The family can go away. I can have one of the boys, the girl, whatever, and we can stay there a weekend and not necessarily be tied down to the car. Now it's finally here, and I can start building. I can get going. I'm just super excited about it, and I'm actually gonna start right now by mounting the awning and seeing if that fits and how it's gonna orient with the door and everything, and sort of figure my way out to see how the outside area is gonna be. So if you haven't already, like, follow, all that shebang. We're back. We're very, very much back. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.